Hello and welcome back to Starfox Adventures Part 8. And in this episode, we'll be moving on to Darkice Mines, our first major dungeon of the game. Yes, I'm playing this on Dolphin as opposed to an actual GameCube.
Dolphin!
Partially because right now I don't actually have my GameCube, or rather a GameCube, because, you know, the GameCube that is technically mine is at my brother's place, and I don't really have a method to record off of a GameCube.
It's okay, I don't think the GameCube has any method to record you either.
It's probably true.
Why does creature in tree make tree swing?
Tree fall, actually. But what I'm doing over here is showing off a little bit more of Snowhorn Wastes areas and setting up this for a puzzle later. Much later. You need to have this
Yes.
tree knocked down for later in the game.
Early encounter, late game completion. Gotta hate it.
Also, fuel cells and a buff.
Off from the fuel cells power the R-wing, don't they?
Yes, they do. They make it so that we can travel to the space areas.
Yay.
Well, the area's locked in space.
Yay.
I find it odd that there are like segments of the planet that are just locked in space. Like, okay, the spellstones have been removed from the planet, so the planet is currently trying to explode itself. So, how are these places suspended when the Earth's gravity if the magic force is attempting to push them away?
Well, you said it. Gravity. They're in orbit.
But
That's how orbit works.
Well, here's the thing: just because they're locked in just because they're affected by the planet's gravity doesn't mean that they'd be locked in the planet's orbit. If the force expelling them off the planet is strong enough to successfully expel them off the planet, wouldn't it also be strong enough to expel them off outside of the planet's gravitational influence?
Well, yeah. You would think that if a force was present that was keeping it apart, and then if that force left, they would just leave. I would say that just lends more urgency to the case that, well, what if we don't have all the time in the world to save the planet?
But honestly, we really
But we do.
game.
Because it would be unfair to put a time constraint on a game that takes so long to go through.
Yeah, Majora's Mask, what are you thinking? Wait.
Majora's Mask doesn't count. Majora's Mask does what Majora's Mask does. Nobody else can do it.
That's not really true. I mean, I'm pretty sure Time Splitters has a similar rewind, doesn't it?
No. Time travel is a gimmick in Time Splitters. It is not a gameplay mechanic.
Okay.
Yeah. Time Splitters is closer to Serious Sam than Star Fox Adventures.
Ah.
I mean, I'm sorry, Majora's Mask. No, Tricky, you sat in the wrong spot. Bring your ass over here.
Mind you, the whole reason that we needed to sit there is so that we can actually redirect the flow of water again.
Yep, slowly.
And this is not the last time that we will need to redirect this fucking flow of water.
You know what they should do is just let you jump off of the platform instead of making you climb down the ladder every time.
Yes, that's totally what they should do.
But they didn't. Damn it.
Especially since this water isn't cold enough to freeze us, whereas the water in Snowhorn Waste is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't take health damage here. They do place these really different climates right next to each other, don't they?
It's not right next to each other. I mean, technically, Thorntail Hollow is supposed to be more of a deciduous and or coniferous forest. So it being on the other side of the mountain that Snowhorn Waste is on kind of works. The only real issue that it comes up with is the fact that we have to go down and back up a well in order to get to the the coastal area from Thorntail Hollow. That's really the only issue.
Yep, and there are the snowy mountains in the distance.
Yep, and that's how you get to Snowhorn Waste. There we go. All the bomb spores that we need, and into the shopkeepers.
All 7 of them. Tricky, you stay here. The shopkeeper is weird.
I don't know why Tricky can't come with us, actually.
probably because he can't climb up that little ledge right there.
Yeah, but he can warp.
But he can warp. So, yeah, I think, you know what? I think it's Tricky who doesn't like this place.
It's quite possible. Alright, so, all that we're stopping to the shopkeepers for is maps.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Right.
And again, you can get anywhere from a 10 to 20% discount on virtually every item that he sells.
That was a
I recommend you do
That was a 40% discount.
Yes, it was.
Very good haggling. Oh, the golden
Fiddling
root.
with the camera.
You pay.
Alright, now let's try the...
No, I pay this much.
No.
Damn it!
Two.
Denied.
Okay, I'll sell it.
20% discount. Booyah. Well, if it's such a drafty old cave, why don't you move over to the Snowhorn Waste? Oh, right, because you're a warm-blooded reptilian thing.
Cold-blooded.
Right, cold.
Cold-blood, I say. Doesn't control his own temperature. At mercy of environment. Cannot freeze.
Cannot wear shoes.
Does not have fur.
Or feet.
Well, he doesn't have feet, for some reason. He is a magical floating shopkeep. Oh, you know what oh, wait. This guy is probably closer to, like, a snake than a dinosaur. That's probably what the...
True. I mean, he's very much reminiscent to a Naga or a reptilian genie.
A reptilian genie. I think genie is that is perfect.
You pay this much.
I mean, his hat kind of says that.
No,
The fez?
That's too low.
Yeah.
Alright,
Specifically the plume on
That's
it.
too low.
you only got one choice left.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Well, you can actually purchase items for more than what he's willing to sell them for. Like, if you want, I'm pretty sure you can buy everything in the game for more than what he's willing to sell it for.
And he would never stop you from paying that price.
You pay this
Yeah.
much.
Oh,
I don't show it off because, you know, scarabs are almost important to me. Only almost, because once we have all the maps, there's like 2 items left that we need to buy.
well, let all this haggling be a lesson that it is important to manage your money wisely. Come to think of it, haggling is not a thing in Legend of Zelda games.
It kind of is. There are certain Legend of Zelda games where you can haggle prices.
you can get discounts on prices too.
Yeah.
We have many
There's the old
maps.
City map. Yes, he had many maps, and then we bought them all.
Starfox's backpack must smell like a musty pile of old rags.
No, that's what maps are. Just, you know, old rags with writing on them.
Well, what is up here?
Scarabs.
Oh, the irony.
Yes, if you're ever low on scarabs, after you get the rocket boost, you can literally just raid the shopkeeper's shop for scarabs.
Damn, that one was worth 5. Nice.
It's 3 greens and a 5 up here, and the other one's got two 10 beetles in it, or is it 3 10s? I think it's only 2 10s.
Rewards for the curious. They are here.
Yep.
They are everywhere.
Nah, they know what you did last summer, except not really.
They know that you were playing Super Mario Sunshine.
No, why would you do that to yourself? Except, you know, Sunshine is actually a pretty damn good game until, you know, get to attempt to 100% it.
It's okay, you were only doing minimum game completion requirements. Which is not so bad.
I forget, do I buy more fireflies here? I know that at some point we buy either fuel cells or fireflies. Yeah, he sells fuel cells. I'm not entirely sure why he gets away with that, but he does sell fuel cells.
Well, I would say, because the fuel cells are the key to using the R-Wing in the first place, that this is the game's way of saying, it's okay. You didn't find them all. Go buy them. Scarabs are replenishable. Fuel cells are kind of scarce.
Not really.
No.
Assuming that you're only doing the one visit to each area, there are more than enough fuel cells scattered throughout the planet that Rob dropped on our entry.
But you
Yeah, that's the lore reason behind why there are fuel cells everywhere. Rob dropped them while we were coming in.
Bye, shopkeep.
So no, we don't buy fireflies. Yet.
We'll be back eventually for the 5 other things you still have.
2.
The golden root and
No, it's literally just the golden root.
ah.
The other major thing that we need to buy, we can't buy until after we come after we're done with our first visit to the Volcano Force Point Temple. And so, it looks like we'll be concluding this part with some Arwing gameplay.
Yay! Love Arwing gameplay.
Yeah, kind of.
You have enough fuel cells to reach Dark Ice Mines. Good luck, Starfox. I forgot Tricky's got his own little compartment.
Yes, he does. Although that's supposed to be our torpedo hold, as far as I know.
Infinite ammo. He always comes back.
I don't think Tricky can survive the vacuum of space.
The Snowhorn tribes are in great danger. General Scales has enslaved them to work in the Dark Ice Mine.
So how are they in danger again?
Take the gatekeeper's daughter. She will be able to help you. Free the Snowhorns by finding that spellstone. It's up to you, Fox. Let me out.
They're actually using the Planet Select theme from Star Fox 64.
Alright, 3 gold rings. It can't be that hard, right, Cloud?
No. Yes.
Alright, so the Arwing gameplay in this game is actually pretty damn decent. However, it's very superfluous, to be perfectly honest.
They need to I feel amid all the puzzle solving and shit, they need something to vary the core gameplay.
Well, there's a lot of variance in the core gameplay itself, to be perfectly honest.
2,
And
3,
okay.
you did it.
Unfortunately, we won't get all 10. Hell, it looks like the best we can do right now is 8.
You only ever need to collect 7 of these in order to unlock the gatekeepers.
Nope.
Or is it 9?
Nope. Nope. In order to get access to the final area in the game, you have to perfect the run.
Damn it.
You're thinking of 7 because 7 is for Area 3, and you'll end up going to that area twice.
Blah, 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 blah.
855. I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed to score 10,000 points if you successfully get all 10, but then again, I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually gotten all 10 for Darkice.
Welcome to
I may have done it once.
Welcome to Star Fox Adventure, where the levels are made up and the points don't matter.
Yep.
And in the next part,
We'll start our expedition through Dark Ice Mines in order to find the first spellstone.